What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're making a wine glass display that sits right on a wine bottle. We're going to be making it out of a 15.5 piece of plastic, hard plastic decking. It's already got color, it's already got grain. We're going to make it look super nice. All nice routed edges, routed middle. So let's get into it, shall we? So to start this, we're going to take off the tongue. We're going to take off the groove. This will bring it down to about 3 inches or so. I'm going to use a table saw. You guys can use a jigsaw, a normal saw, whatever you guys got. We just got to get those tongue and this groove off. Alright, once you've got your tongue and your groove off, we are ready to measure our center point. We're going to measure, it's a 15.5 on the dot. So that means 7.25 is our center point. Let's see. 7.25. You're not going to make this line too big because it's going to be taken out. We're going to find the halfway point of this. 3, it's exactly 1.5. And then we're going to grab a 1.25 inch drill bit. Our next step is cutting the base for these notches right here. Now that's about 1/2 inch wide right there. So what we're going to do, we're going to measure in exactly 3 inches, like that. Then you're going to measure over, go to 1.5, and then measure out 1/4 inch from 1.5 on each side. And you should end up with something that looks just like that. And you're going to take your speed square and you'll just mark that kind of like that. You're going to end up with something just like that. Then we'll take the jigsaw and cut that out. And once you got both of those sides cut out, you're starting to take a resemblance of what we got. This one's definitely more centered. But now we're ready to route. So we're going to go grab the router. Get ready. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take it and we're just going to plunge our bit in and we're going to run it around the edges. This does get messy, just make sure you wear your safety glasses. You're kind of going to end up with. It's nice and it looks good, looks fresh. It's messy as heck, but it looks good. And now we're just going to kind of get on to the edge, these edges. Alright, so we just got to get these edges here. And all you're going to do is really just go in and then go around. As long as your bearing fits in there, you should be good. Make sure your clip's tight and that's not moving. And that just looks super duper clean. Now you're just going to do that to the other side. Alright, so now we're just going to leave the router at the same depth and we're going to get these edges. So this is just normal routing right here. the edges. Try not to round over the edges, the corners too much, but we are going to round it over a little bit. Yeah, just kind of get those corners real good. Make your clamp off, reposition. And we're ready for this next part. And it's just kind of the same process on both sides. And once you finish routing, you're done. No sanding's got to be done or anything. That is it. Let's compare. They're not horrible. I did a few different things. All right, so this project's really easy. It's fun, and you get to use a router like a lot. A few things I did different was, on this one, I left the depth on it, and it makes it a much smoother kind of rollover. Then on this one, it's super sharp. It's got a sharp edge, and I didn't route out the middle like I did on this one. It just looks a lot better. The color contrast, there's no Sharpie on this new one. And it fits nice and snug on a bottle. It looks really good. Now you could use any wood, any colors, any wine. I don't even care. But this is it. And that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you in the next one.